Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ebere. So quickly guys, I am going to be talking about vaginal health, the things that we do that is harmful to our vagina, the things that we don't do to keep our vagina healthy. So quickly, I'm just going to go into it to list those things that we should do or those things that we shouldn't do that will affect our vaginal health. I hope you're ready guys, so stay with me. First, I am going to say that it's very important for us to practice good hygiene, because when you practice good hygiene, it's going to help you maintain your vaginal health. And when I say good hygiene, when it comes to your vagina, it's washing your vagina with just water, not soap. A lot of us wash our vagina with soap, and it is not healthy, because when you wash your vagina with soap, that area, you don't know the content of that soap, the chemicals are in the soap, which is not healthy for the vagina. So it is very important for us to know that we should wash our vagina with just water, no soap, just water. I know that in the world right now, a lot of people are coming out with so many things, you know, for us to use and wash our vagina, for us to insert in our vaginas. But I'm telling you now that is wrong. Now, I'm not telling you as a medical practitioner. I am not telling you as a doctor. I'm just telling you out of experience. Yes, I am telling you out of experience because it is unhealthy. Now, if I take myself back to 10 years ago while growing up, I noticed then that I used to have infection a lot, bacteria, toilet bacteria. And it is now that I realize that it is the things I used to do that caused me to contact those infections. Now, I was living with 2 other females in the house, but I realized that I was the only one that was always treating infection. And this infection, they kept coming back. And I'll spend so much money, you know, treating them. And I didn't know why, you know. And each time I go for, I run a test, they keep telling me it's bacteria, it's toilet bacteria. So I didn't know. I wasn't knowledgeable then about these things. But now I know that it was the things I used to do that was causing me, because at the end of the day, we all went for that test together, and it turns out that I was the only one that had the infection. The other 2 females didn't have infection. They were all clean. I realized that I was the one suffering from this thing. And another thing I'm going to bring to our notice is that it is important for us to know our body, to study our body and know the things our body accepts and the things our bodies don't. Now for me, my body is very sensitive. If I come to your house and you don't practice good hygiene in your house, maybe in your toilet, and I sit on your toilet, immediately I am going to start feeling irritation in my vagina. Now, that irritation will come immediately, and it will come with foul smell. Yes, a lot of us think that having foul smell in our vagina is normal. It's not normal though. It isn't. You know, if you have foul smell in your vagina, it means that you have infection. You should treat it, or you should go for a test. So that is it guys. Know your body type, know the things your body accepts, know the places that you know, open your body to. Some of us, we can just, you know, squat outside to pee on bare floor that people walk on, and we pick infection. So we should know these things. Now, the second thing I'm going to bring to our notice is wearing breathable underwears. Some of us, we just wear underwear for the sake of wearing it. You know, we just buy sexy pants, and we don't get to consider the harms, the materials that are used in producing those pants cause, to our vagina. Now, as I said earlier, that I was experiencing, all these bacteria, I also realized that the panties I was wearing, I used to wear a lot of nylon pants back then. And nylon pants doesn't absorb heat. Like when the heat that is coming out of your body comes, instead of the nylon pant to take it and absorb it, it takes it back into your body. So nylon pants are very harmful to our vaginal health. It's very harmful because it's not breathable. We should know that wearing cotton pants, only cotton pants, or all those lace pants, just minimal of the lace, just reduce the lace pants, but do more of the cotton pants. This is very healthy for the vagina, because it absorbs heat. And some of us tend to call the cotton pant ugly pants. Yes, I agree with you. They are ugly pants, but they keep your vagina healthy. So what will you rather choose? Will you rather choose to look good wearing your panties and you keep treating infection or bacteria, or will you rather wear a breathable underwear, which is a cotton pant, which is termed the ugly underwear, and not get to spend so much money treating yourself all the time? The choice is yours. But I am telling you now that nylon pants, it's a no-no. Cotton pants, recommended 100%. It is going to go a long way in helping your vaginal health. So I've heard this saying that we are what we wear. So I am going to also tell you now that we are what we eat. Yes, the level of your healthy diet determines the level of your vaginal health. Yes, ask any medical practitioner you know. They are going to tell you that the type of food you eat, you take into your body, determines your vaginal health. If you keep eating those wrong foods, you will keep experiencing bacteria or foul smell or other things that comes with unhealthy vagina. So my advice is, eat foods that are healthy in vegetables, whole grains, yogurt. Yes, I know that yogurt is very good for the vagina. Yes, so our advice, we eat those type of food. Fruits, take a lot of fruits, take a lot of vegetable. A lot of us don't practice eating fruit. I am guilty sometimes, yes, but I always try my best to try and level it up. If you can't eat those fruits, like if you can't buy them and eat them, buy them and blend them, make it into fresh juice. You can drink it. You can be drinking it. It goes a long way. It's aside from it helping you keep maintain a healthy vaginal health, it is also going to help your skin too. I try my best in practicing taking fruits a lot, different fruits, watermelon, cucumber, pineapple, star fruits. I blend them all together and I take them. I drink it. Sometimes I drink it in the morning. Sometimes whenever I'm eating, I drink it. Now, another thing is having unprotected sex. Yes, when you have unprotected sex, you're at the risk of contracting, sexually transmitted infections. For example, gonorrhea, syphilis, and the rest that comes with it. So our advice that we be careful in that area. Know who you get down with. And the last thing I'm going to say is that we should always make sure that we go for checkups. Like back then, I used to practice this a lot. Every 3 months, because of the situation I was in then, I used to go to a lab and I do tests. I used to do vaginal swab tests. I used to do urine analysis tests. So it is important for us to always go for those tests so that we are sure of where we stand, if our bodies are healthy. Because some of us, we walk around with so many infections in our bodies and we don't tend to take care of ourselves. So I advise us as women, you should do better. You should look after yourself. Take good care of yourself, because our bodies go through a lot, you know, from period to childbirth to menopause and the rest. So when you don't practice good hygiene, you know, in all areas of, you know, your life, it doesn't necessarily have to be your vagina alone. There's other hygienes, you know, that we could practice. It is going to go a long way in helping you later in life. Trust me. Yes, it is going to help you in life later. So I advise that we start now. If you haven't started, please start now to practice good vaginal health. It is going to help you. Back then, I used to wash my vagina with soap. Yes, I used to do it because nobody advised me. I didn't know these things. So probably that was the reason why I also was suffering a lot. So every time I post a video, I always have a story, you know, to go with my video. This is because these things I talk about are the things that either I have passed through it or I know somebody who have passed through these things. So these things I bring to you are things I have experienced firsthand, or I know somebody who have experienced it firsthand. So I'm not saying it as a doctor, neither am I saying it as a medical practitioner. No, I'm saying it out of experience. And these experiences have taught me that a lot of women are passing through so much that nobody is talking about these things. And people are suffering a lot. People are really suffering. So I am taking it upon myself to bring those things on here so that if you come across this video, you will learn one or two things. Trust me. So there was a time I heard a story about a girl. My friend was telling me a story about a girl she saw on the road. The girl was looking so pale and sick, and she had her skin was so scaly, you know, like a snake skin that was about peeling off. And immediately she told her that this thing that is affecting you is infection. Have you checked? Are you sure you have checked to know if you don't have infection? And she said, oh, that, you know, she has been treating herself locally with local medicine. She has been treating heat, drinking this, drinking that. You know, the only thing that she didn't do was to go to the hospital or to go to the lab or to run a test to be sure that she didn't have infection. She was just, you know, self-medicating. And at the end of the day, when she did the test, it turned out that she had multiple infections that eaten so deep into her that the doctor had to, because I'm saying this because this my friend was with her in the hospital. The doctor called her to come inside and see, so that she will know what is going on. She will see what is happening, so that when she goes out, she will have what to tell somebody. And when this my friend came back and told me that the doctor had to, you know, when you're giving birth to a child, the way they hang your legs, they had to hang her leg in that pattern. Like it was as if they were carrying out a surgery on her. The doctor had to, you know, scrape out from her body, was scraping out things. And this girl was, you know, screaming because she wasn't given any injection to numb her pain. And after this process, she was given injections, lots of medication, and was asked to abstain from sex for 6 months. Yes, that is to show you the level of infection, or the infection had eaten deep into her. She was given drip, a whole lot of things. So I am telling you this story so that you know to take care of yourself. For us women, it is very important. When you take care of yourself now, it is going to go a long way in helping you reduce a lot of disease later in life, you know, because you see people in old age, they get ill a lot. Some of these women in the rural areas, see some of them, they have foul smells. Now, it's not that this is what they planned for themselves. It is just that there was nobody, to enlighten them, or nobody to advise them to do better. So that is why I make all these videos that I'm making, to bring to light these different things that we women, we do not talk about. We don't want to talk about it because we don't want to be seen as, maybe complaining or being weak, because we believe that it is our cross, let's carry it. But it is also good, to talk about these things, especially to our fellow women and also to the men, because when you enlighten the men, it is also going to help them in also helping you. Because when you talk about unprotected sex, when you keep treating yourself and you have a spouse who is going about, doing whatsoever we don't know, it is going to come back to you. So it is also good to enlighten the men too, because to help you in life. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed this video to the end. It always gives me great pleasure and great joy, to talk about women's health, because we are the ones that are meant to support each other. Women are meant to support women. So I am happy to always bring, my little ideas to you, to share it to you, and also, in turn, you share it to another person. Like that, the world will be enlightened, and it's going to be a good place for a woman. So I really appreciate you guys. And if you're new to my channel, please help me click the subscribe button, and also leave a comment for me down below. And don't forget to put on your post notification so that when next I post a video, you will know about it. So guys, I am happy to talk about this topic, and next week I am going to bring to you another interesting topic. So if you don't subscribe to my channel, how are you going to see the next topic I am going to share with you? So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and I am going to see you in my next video. I love you so much. Bye.